All right. Wow. So all these WSB stocks, guys, we had a rough couple of days. I'll tell you what. Oh God, this has been a tough last 24 hours for a lot of people. And let me tell you, I sympathize 100%. There's a lot that I could have to say here. We'll just save it for the video. So let's just dig into the meat and potatoes here, huh? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trace Trades, where you get technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason I started this channel is because a couple years back I was about $30,000 deep in some medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money, and I'm happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools that are given to me here in the community, make a couple people better off than they were before, that's all that I can ask for. Last, if you would not mind dropping a like on that video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Now today, we're going to be giving you an update on ticker symbol BB Blackberry LTD. This is another one of the WSB stocks. We're going to look at this macroscopically and microscopically, show you the 1 month chart as well as the 2 day 1 minute chart to give you a holistic view of the price action. I've got 3 different indicators pulled up, which are the RSI, the relative strength index. Anything over 70 is overbought, anything under 30 is oversold. I've got the 200 EMA, which is the exponential moving average, and this is a price action based valuation trend line over a 200-day moving period, and then the 15-day VAMA, and this is the volume adjusted moving average. That was goofy, guys. My Fidelity, I'll tell you what, not that this matters, but I am transferring out of my Fidelity, and I'll be using Webull from here on out. I will continue to use Fidelity for the charts, but I got absolutely schwacked by these bunch of... I'll keep it family friendly. I'm a happy guy. But yesterday I was not. I'm doing good now though. I'm chilling. But anyways, Fidelity, if you watch my previous video, there was a little bit of market manipulation happening here. Robinhood, I had a lot of people happen to. Fidelity, I was not the only one. I was messaged by like 15 people saying, yeah man, Fidelity closed me out of my positions at literally the lowest point on the day. And they did that to me. They closed my position in AMC, 90% of it in BB, and 90% of it in NOK at literally the exact low point on the day. So, excuse me, that's enough of that. I'm getting out of that. I'm coming over to Webull. Anyways, back to whatever we were talking about. We're going to look at the overall price action here, both bullish and bearish indicators. The reason I use the 15 VAMA and the 200 EMA is to get both a macroscopic and microscopic perspective of the price action, and it typically is a good way of predicting some breakouts and trend breakers. So we'll look at this overall and just see what we have to see. So let's just get right into the video. First, I want to give a quick shout out to the guys over at the Patreon. We have 650 members now, which is absolutely insane. Let me just pull up the Patreon just so I can get you an exact number. But when I checked this morning, I think it was 650, and we are sitting at 653 members. I don't know if you can see that. Absolutely mind-blowing. Let me turn the brightness down. Crazy stuff, guys. Thank you so much for the support. It really does mean a lot to me. They'll have access to the private Discord as well as real-time insight to my personal trading. And, I mean, right now there's not a whole lot interesting happening, but there's a lot of good stuff in here. We've got chat and questions, investing assistance, options trading, stock bot, which is a tool I'll be showing you later, WSB updates, short-term plays, mid-term plays, long-term plays, SPAC plays, cult stocks, whole bunch of different industries and sectors. So it is a great time, and if you're interested in joining, there's a link to the Patreon in the description box down below. And there's some people in here that make a lot of money. Amanda, 48% in a single day. Itachi Uchiha. I love Naruto, man. Woo, I'm cooking. I've actually got a Naruto tattoo. For anybody interested, it's here on my calf. I've got Sasuke and Naruto. But anyways, Itachi Uchiha turned 137% in the past week, I should say. If you're interested, like I said, link in the description box down below. Now, what is happening? BlackBerry is actually a good company. I really enjoy what they're doing, but right now we live in a market where fundamentals do not matter. And we've obviously seen that with GameStop being on the brink of bankruptcy, now trading almost at $500 at one point yesterday. We don't live in a market where fundamentals matter. All our favorite companies right now are bleeding. All of the companies that should be going bankrupt are doing direct offerings. It's insane. And this is all because of Wall Street bets. Man, it's crazy. Who could have predicted this a week ago? A week ago, if you had told me that GameStop would be trading at $500, that AMC would be trading had touched $25, and that Fidelity would have closed out my account. Oh man, life's crazy. But anyways, Wall Street Bets is behind this. So basically what happened is there's a group called Merlin Capital, and Merlin Capital is a hedge fund that is shorting GameStop and AMC very, very heavily. And what Wall Street Bets did was they said, okay, we're going to find out exactly what companies are shorting, and we're going to squeeze you hard. And what a squeeze is, if you're not familiar, is when a short sells, right? They have to sell the stock at a certain price. So they wait to see, where they think it's going to peak out at the highest point of the price. And with AMC, they decided to short it at $5. So if we come over here, I suppose not AMC. We're talking about BB, but you get my point. For an example, with AMC, they decided to short at $5. Well, now AMC is trading at $13. So what do they have to do? They have to cover back higher. And what does this do? When they cover, they still have to buy those shares, and it pushes the stock price up, and that's called a short squeeze. And we can expect that to happen with BB, because BB is a heavily shorted company, and this is why it was targeted. It hasn't seen quite the same volume as some of these other stocks, but it is still moving very volatile and very strangely, without a doubt. So this is going to be interesting. I'm very interested to see what's going to happen here with BB. But anyways, that is why BB is having such unusual trading action and price action, is because of Wall Street Bets. People coming onto these threads and saying, hey guys, we really need to pump this stock. We need to smoke these guys. It's very interesting. So let's read this. Okay, maxing out. Most of my money's still on Robinhood due to options, but I'm about to get turned on Schwab. 311, GME, AMC, BB in that order. Diamond hands are too soft for me. I don't know what my hands even are anymore. Penthouse or poorhouse, and I don't even give a F which one it is. And one thing that I want to show you is if we come over here to the Discord, I'm going to pull up StockBot, and this will tell us the most popularly talked about stocks across all Discords right now. And it can be a very good tool to see what people are thinking about getting into. So GME and AMC are number 1 and 2. Sundial number 3. I would expect to see some pretty harsh movement there. NOK, BB. So BB is number 5. Silver, AAL are on the list. I wonder how Sundial is looking this morning. We'll just pull it up to see the charts. Selling pretty harshly, but it might be an entry opportunity. You don't know. Anyways, let's just get back to BB. So with BB, what are we looking at for price action, right? What can this end up being potentially? Man, I don't know why it does that to my circles sometimes. Look at that. Look at this. How does this happen? Whatever. Whoa, Weeble, I can't wait for you. So what can we expect here? Well, if we zoom out, we take a look. We're currently sitting at 1735, and we are hugging a level of support at 1681 pretty strongly right now. That is a strong level of support, and we've got great confirmation that this is actual break and hold above, because we've got a wide range candle bar that broke above this. So what does that mean? Well, this is an example of an almost picture perfect 4-bar play. We've got one candle, wide range candle bar, followed by a small red candle matching the high on this candle, a green candle matching the high on that candle, and another red candle matching the high on that candle. And if this keeps going back and forth indefinitely, it could happen, right? As long as you get this wide range candle bar to follow, that is a huge, huge bullish indicator. Honestly, if I was day trading this and I saw this 1, 2, 3 setup, I would have immediately executed my trade on the bottom of this candle, because I know that's coming. That wide range candle bar is 100% coming. And then if we look here, we also have a doji, a big fat doji. Some people call this a cross, but this is typically, depending on the situation and the overall trend, either bullish or bearish. We did have the 15 VAMA underneath the 200 EMA here, right? But you know that there's an upcoming trend reversal, and you know you've seen a hard push. So the doji here, in my eyes, is a bullish indicator. So that's what I want to show you there. Overall volume, extremely high. We're looking at, we did have quite a few people shorting here. Honestly, you know what's really crazy is I think these hedge funds were all shorting the crap out of these stocks yesterday. Man, think about this. Think about how crazy this is. Can you imagine if you went to the casino and you were playing blackjack, and all of a sudden, you walk in with, I don't know, $10 billion, and you're playing with $10 billion and you lose it all. And the casino says, hey, you know what? We'll make you your $10 billion back, but if you don't make it back, you're actually going to lose $50 billion. And you say, yeah, okay, I'll take that. I'll take those chances. So you put $50 billion on the table, basically borrowed from the casino. Oh man, borrowing from the casino, that's not good news. So Let's say you lose that $50 billion. And you say, well, crap, now I got to cover that, huh? I got to pay you back. And the casino says, no, hold on. How about instead of covering that $50 billion, you just double down one more time, and if you don't make it, that's fine. You just owe us $100 billion. That's what's happening with Merlin Capital, guys. They're gambling. They're gambling with BlackBerry, with AMC, and GME. I think they are doubling down on all these stocks, and BB is no exception. Look at that. Look at all that red volume. And I think this should activate that 10% rule where they're not allowed to be shorted today. But BB, AMC, GME, if I can type, GME, NOK, all these stocks had very, very similar trading patterns, and that is for a reason. It's because the people that are shorting this stock and selling the stock are not people like you and me. It's not. I've talked with a lot of people. I've read a lot of Discords. I've read a lot of Reddit threads. Everybody's holding these companies. Nobody is selling. Nobody's panic selling. I've got a guy over my Discord that has down hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is absolutely insane, right? And he's still holding because he knows the end game here. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. Please make your own decisions and your own risk management decisions. But this is what I'm personally doing, right? I'm holding BlackBerry, and it does look like we've got an upcoming trend reversal. If that 15 VAMA does cross back over the 200 EMA, that is a good indication of a trend reversal. So watch for that here in today's price action. That could be an indicator of an upcoming run. We also do have a stair-stepping double bottom, a George W, as I like to call it, a George W. Hi, my name's George W. Oh man, it's too funny for me, but that's fine. We are also moving in a very nice upward channel right now. So we are looking to continue that. If we connect all these different candle wicks, it would appear as so. So if we're continuing this upward channel as of right now, you'd be looking at touching around $18, possibly in the next hour or so. At least at some point, right? So if you see a touch point at $18.5, you'll know we're continuing this upward moving channel. And it does appear that if we exclude what's happening right here and move this candle wick, or not candle wick, this trend line, it's squeezing down a little bit, and that's typically a bullish indicator. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Looking for the same amount of volume today. Volume is a little bit down here in the pre-market compared to what we've seen in the past, but it is also only 6:10 a.m. So I guess we'll wait and see what happens there. Change over to the 2-day 1-minute chart for any last-minute confirmations here for the video. And I'm going to delete these big circles because there's no need for these here. If it lets me. Alright, there we go. Get rid of that. Anyways, if we look at the charts here, we do have a big fat George W, a double bottom, which is a bullish indicator, typically a sign of a new bottom or a trend reversal, and we did see that come to fruition, even if ever so slightly. BlackBerry and Nokia, I do expect to make some pretty heavy turnarounds here in the future, so be watching for that. That is a good thing to see. As far as the candlesticks look, let's check this out here in the pre-market. And we've got a lot of buying pressure, guys. That looks pretty good. That looks clean. We've got a long bottoming tail on quite a few of these. A doji candle. We just don't have the topping tail. Nice indecision. Doji. Very bullish. Another doji. Man. It looks pretty filthy. This looks like it's going to run, guys. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Everything about this chart right now looks very, very bullish. So that's where we're at right now on the charts. Very interesting stuff, very interesting times. If we come back here, currently trading at $16.96, so we are up from that $14.65 close. Overall RSI, if we come back to the 1 month, it was a pretty harsh correction. We came all the way down to 30 from all the way up at 75. So I think that is likely to be the bottom. Of course, this is some crazy unprecedented times. We can't really predict this. I don't know how anybody could have guessed that BlackBerry would go from $6 all the way up to 28 in this time frame, but it happened, and here we are. So that is what I have for the video today, guys, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. And lastly, I have an affiliate link in the description box down below for Webull. Webull is a brokerage account and platform that allows you to trade in the extended hours starting at 4 a.m. CST for the pre-market. If you sign up using my link, you'll receive 4 free stocks with a $100 deposit. That can be worth up to a couple $1,000, and I will also receive a free stock. So it's a good two-way street. If you're interested, that's cool. If not, I don't really care, guys. It's all good. I just appreciate your support by taking the time to watch my videos. So that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.